After Summer Games 1 and 2 and the Winter Games, follow now the World Games. World Games is another part of the game series by Epyx, where again, up to 8 players can take part. There are 8 different disciplines which take place in different countries. It's also the first to introduce simultaneous disciplines, with log rolling and sumo allowing 2 players at the same time. The judges evaluate every discipline and, as per previous games, award medals in gold, silver and bronze. The events and representative countries for those disciplines include weightlifting, Russia. You enter the competition twice, once in clean and jerk and once in snatch. As soon as you have made it to lift the weight over your head and at least 2 lamps alight in white, the try is successful. Barrel jumping, Germany. You have to jump over as many barrels as possible on a frozen lake, which in itself sounds a little bit crazy. But the number of barrels can be chosen by yourself if you're not fancying crippling yourself this week. A small green flag on the ice signals the jumping point, but if you forget to prepare your skater for the landing, you'll definitely be breaking ice. Literally. Cliff diving, Mexico. In this discipline, you have to jump into the water from a cliff, whereby you have 4 different heights to choose from. From the top, the jump is obviously going to be much more difficult, but if it's gold you're going for, it's the only way to score big. You'll need to find the right moment to jump, as the water constantly rises and falls, and at the exact moment of immersion, you need to ensure your body is fully straight, but in the flight itself, you have a little bit of time to correct your approaching posture. Slalom skiing, France. You basically have to ski through the marked gates into the finish as fast as possible, so a bit of knowledge of the track is helpful. So after a few tries, you'll get the hang of it. Try not to hit the gates or miss them completely, as this will cause point deductions or even a disqualification. Log rolling, Canada. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is one of the events that can be played in 2-player mode, balancing on a log that is floating around in the water. By moving your legs, the log is set in a rolling motion. The aim of the discipline is to basically off-balance your opponent and tip them into the water. Good laugh this with friends. Bull riding, United States. You have to try to keep yourself on the bull as long as possible, and can choose between 5 different bulls. The wilder the bull, the more points you can get. Caber toss, Scotland. The aim of this event is to throw a caber 4 times heavier than you as far as possible. Yeah, alright then. Success follows if the caber lands on its far end and overturns forward. Mental, but always funny to watch whenever the Highland Games are on. Sumo wrestling, Japan. Another 2-player simultaneous event where you have to try to either push the opponent out of the circle or get them on the ground. The 2D screen, graphics, sounds, music pieces and animations are all great, and the player characters are funnily animated with the type of scrolling depending on the discipline. Before each discipline, a screen is shown with a description of the sport and the history. Many funny interludes and gags that the programmers came up with are quite good. The weightlifter first turns red in the face and then breaks through the platform if he holds the weight too long. The caber toss athlete can ram himself into the ground, and the seagull shakes its head when you are too clumsy. Remember, this is part of a series of videos showcasing the great Epyx Olympic Games, and hopefully you'll stick around to watch the other games in this genre. Which was your favourite event? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel to keep up with all upcoming Commodore videos while we revisit some classic nostalgic moments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.